I'd like to call this meeting of the Princeton City Council to order. Clerk, call the roll.
Mayor Mabry.
Here.
Councilmember Newman.
Here.
Gomez.
Here.
McCall.
Here.
McCransky.
Here. Would you please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Before we go to public comment period, Teresa has a presentation to give. Please.
Yes. I'm going to have Gina Vajana. Did I get it right? You did. I did it. Come up here and we'll present the boosters with their check. I want to give is this on?
It is on.
Okay. It doesn't really amplify it much. I'm just going to give a little background, and then I'll let Gina talk a little bit about the Booster Club. But this is just a reminder. I forgot my prop. Back when we did the UTVs, or the non-highway vehicle ordinance, we came up with, we're trying to think of some ideas to use for the registration plates. So we really like the idea of using something from the school, the tiger, to show support of the school district and the boosters and stuff. So we ended up coming up with this plate. Everybody's probably seen this, and I have the new registration sticker that's in the middle of it. The registration sticker has the paw print, and then we have the tiger on it. And people really liked it. So with us using it, and we weren't really using this ordinance as a revenue stream for the city. It wasn't something that we were pushing for revenue. The community wanted it, so you guys worked with us on it. So what we thought about doing was taking some of the registration fees and donating it back to the Booster Club, because all the things that they host with the community, whether it's wrestling, football, even I think some of the bands, all of the events bring people into town. So we thought that might be a good way of donating back. So I wanted to give Gina a check for $3,000 for last year's donation.
Wow.
Last year we had around 32 registrations for the first year, and that was a partial year because it didn't go the full year. We're already past, I think we're close to 45 for this year. So they're coming in a little bit more, but this year they're getting either a plate and a sticker, or they're just coming in to get their sticker. So, yeah, I want to give you this. Congratulations.
So my name is Gina Vajano, and I am the treasurer of the Booster Club. This is my third year and final year, because my son will be a senior as of Wednesday afternoon. This is our newly appointed secretary, Jamie Cooney. She's got a son that's a freshman, and then
my daughter's a fifth grader, so I'll be there for a while.
I'm there for the long haul. So on behalf of the Booster Club, we'd like to thank the City of Princeton for your generous donation. We appreciate it. The Booster Club supports all 20 athletics in the high school. The funds collected through the school year are 100% given back to the programs for different things they need throughout the year. The athletic director goes and gets all the needs lists from all the coaches once a year and presents that to us April, May. And then we usually vote on that, how much we're going to give back to the school. So we thought with this money tonight, we're going to start a separate fund, and it's going to be for students that maybe can't afford the extras that go with playing a sport or cheerleading or poms. We know it's super expensive with all the accessories. So and then every once in a while we'll have a coach that comes and asks for something outside of that needs list. So we're gonna use that as our nest egg for that program. So, thank you.
We want to thank Teresa. When this first started, she came up with some ideas of where the money could be donated to, and she said she liked the Booster Club, and so we appreciate that, Teresa. That was a great recommendation.
Well, each year, as long as I know who to get a hold of.
And we support other opportunities at the high school. The FFA, we support them. We have some land that the city owns that they donate the land to the FFA chapter that farms it, and they glean that income off of that. So there's some other things we do as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead now and go to public comment period. It's an opportunity to have public comment at the beginning of the meeting as well as at the end. If you have something you'd like to say to the council, you just come up to the microphone and state your name. Seeing none, we'll go ahead and go on to minutes for the regular council meeting, please.
I move that we approve the minutes from our regular council meeting on May 6th, 2024.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any questions or comments from the council concerning those minutes? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall. McCransky.
Aye.
Mayor Mabry.
Aye. Thank you. Now we'll go to the invoices, please.
In the Department of Accounts and Finances, we have $167,092.66. In the Department of Streets and Public Improvement, $126,701.06. In the Department of Public Safety, we have $622,101.04. And in the Department of Public Property and Utilities, we have $682,829.23, with a grand total of $1,598,723.99. Mayor, all council members present have confirmed their reviews of all invoices and are now submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve the invoices as presented.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the invoices. Are there any questions or comments about those from the council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye. Thank you. Now we'll go to the resolutions, please.
The first resolution we have is Resolution R24-008, authorizing the sale of contract between the City of Princeton and David Getson for property no longer necessary to the City of Princeton, 717 North Euclid Avenue. This is reappearing on the agenda to not only correct a resolution numbering error, but last vote did not meet the voting minimum for vote approval for the contract. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this resolution and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve Resolution R-24-008.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is Resolution R24-009, accepting bid and awarding contract to Advanced Asphalt for improvements to the Darius Miller Rail Campus and parking lot for $542,952.75. This is also reappearing on the agenda to correct a resolution number error. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this resolution and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve Resolution R-24-009.
Second.
Motion and second. Any questions from the council on this? Clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall. McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye. Thank you.
Next on the agenda is Ordinance O-24-008, a text amendment to Title III, Chapter 10, Section 13, Location Restrictions for Mobile Food Vendors. This is the second and final reading. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve Ordinance O-24-008.
Second.
Motion and second. Any questions from the council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye.
Next is Ordinance O-24-009, authorizing an interconnection agreement between the City of Princeton and Altorfor Incorporated. This is the second and final reading. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve Ordinance O-24-009.
Second.
Motion and second. Any questions or comments from the council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is Ordinance O-24-010, authorizing a generation, siting, and operating agreement between the City of Princeton and the Illinois Municipal Electric Agency. This is the second and final reading. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
Move that we approve ordinance O-24-010.
Second.
We have a motion second. Any questions or comments from the council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye.
Next is ordinance O-24-011, authorizing an easement agreement between the City of Princeton and the Illinois Municipal Electric Agency. This is the second and final reading. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve ordinance O-24-011.
Second.
Motion and second. Any questions or comments from the council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye.
Next is ordinance O-24-012, authorizing the sale of personal property no longer necessary or useful to the City of Princeton. This is the first reading. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and it's submitted for disposition.
I move that we advance ordinance O-24-012 to the second reading.
Motion and second. And Teresa, if you would, you could expand on that, please, what we're selling?
Sure. We have a 2012 Ford E-450 McCoy Miller ambulance, which is in their fleet. It's our Medic 842. Sorry. It is actually being replaced. We have the new ambulance down in the Bay area. It's going through the inspection process right now. But it is time to release the old one, which is the older body style. It's the last one we have, the older body style. So we have the new ambulance and have paid for the ambulance and even have to borrow. So it was great. It's, if you've been down there, actually, if you came to the after hours, we had it parked outside so you can get in. You can still smell the new car smell. It was great. So we are happy to be able to replace it and get this one out of service. And there may be some interest in this one. So.
Great. And that's 14 years of good service to the City of Princeton. So that's great. Okay, very good. Any other questions or comments? Otherwise, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is the suspension of requirement for the second reading for ordinance O-24-013, authorizing a second amendment to a site lease agreement with Sprintcom. Mayor, all council members have reviewed the suspension of requirements for a second reading, and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve the suspension of ordinance the second reading of ordinance O-24-013.
Second.
A motion and second. Any questions from the or comments from the council? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is ordinance O-24-013, authorizing a second amendment to a site lease agreement with Sprintcom. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this ordinance and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve ordinance O-24-013.
Second.
We have a motion and second. And Teresa, if you could just give us a little more details on this, please.
The basics on this is just for, Pete, correct me if I'm getting this totally wrong, just the placement of the pad for the generator on the antenna portion of the project. So not a new antenna on top, but mainly just a pad. If you have the diagram in front of you from the T-Mobile kind of site there, you'll see the placement of the pad on there. So basically a concrete pad.
And our point of contact, anything dealing with that kind of product or services that we're helping with, goes through Jeff Mangridge. Jeff gets a say-so on that. Is that right?
Well, both Tim and I.
Tim. Yep. Very good. Super. Okay. Any other questions, comments? Otherwise, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Mabry.
Aye. Thank you, City Clerk Janet Henning. Nice job. Now we go to the City Manager report, please.
A couple of quick items before I touch on the Memorial Day holiday garbage. We just had the swearing in for Daniel Crow downstairs as firefighter EMT, full-time firefighter EMT. He was here part-time prior to, and now has been promoted to full-time. So we can congratulate him and say our prayers that he stays safe. With that, also, I set some on the chairs, and then there's one up here on the table, and there's some little cards. We do have our new app on the phone, so if you want to scan the QR code, and you can download the app. I know, Jerry, you've been looking forward to something like this. It does touch on some of the basics of the city, different city services, touches on tourism, touches on alerts. If there's some sort of an alert that we need to get out to people, you can get that there. There's a wealth of information on it, so I encourage everybody to get it downloaded. Stephen's worked really, really hard on this. With that being said, we also have our new website, so you can take a look at our new website. They kind of they'll look very similar in nature. So go through and look around. There's a lot of new information on there, trying to make things a little bit more streamlined when it comes to forms and all of that. So, recycling totes. Recycling resumes this. We start back up picking up recycling. We ran out of totes. We based our tote order on how many people were recycling, and we bought extras. So I think people got excited about the new tote. So everybody's wanting a new tote. So we are going to be ordering a few more of them. Probably a couple hundred extra recycling totes to make sure that everybody is getting these. So I just encourage residents, if you're recycling, to make sure you're following the rules. They are watching what's getting dumped. We do have cameras on the trucks when it's being dumped into the hopper. So make sure you're following the rules and not contaminating the entire load. So that will be starting. It actually started today. So you'll maybe have seen 2 trucks out running today. We had a pre-construction meeting with IDOT this last week on the Main and Peru intersection that will be getting completely redone, and that will not be happening until September. So we'll be preparing for that. I think the street lights took a little bit longer to order, so I reminded them Homestead is
traffic.
Yes, sorry, traffic light. Homestead is that second weekend, so we need to make sure that we're avoiding that. So, in advanced asphalt obviously understands that. So. And with that being said, our garbage schedule will be altered next week due to the upcoming Memorial holiday. Garbage routes will be as follows: Monday, May 27th routes will be picked up on Tuesday, May 28th. Please have your garbage out by 5 a.m. And if you have any questions, please call the street department on that. So, and from what the reports that we're getting from the garbage trucks, things seem to be going well. Each week they get a little bit quicker. So we did have the trucks here during after hours last week, and some other employees got their hands at it. So Janet is cross-trained; she can operate the garbage truck now. So yeah, it was great to have those new pieces of equipment out there for the residents to see, and some of the business owners to get up close to them. So. We're very proud. I know. Thought I'd be so excited and proud of her.
Can I circle back to the parking lot improvement that we've approved? Is there going to be lighting in phase 1 of this? I mean,
for Darius Miller people?
Yeah.
Yes. Jeff is working on that right now.
Oh,
actually.
perfect.
Yeah.
So
we're deciding on what the best options with what types, what brightness,
Okay.
He'll have great options.
Excellent. Great.
And if you remember, it did come in under budget.
Yeah.
So we have some
extra cash.
So we've looked at a couple different options on lighting.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Teresa, do we have a timeline on the new recycling cans? Like how long it's going to take?
It'll be probably at least a month.
Okay.
Yeah. The good thing is we still had an order form from when we ordered them, so they're just replicating.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Any questions?
Quick question for Teresa. On the simultaneous, on the garbage days now that just started this week with recycling, So if we have the two trucks, are they both out at the same time?
One
On
is
the same route?
the way that they planned to do it this week was Mike is driving the garbage truck, and then Owen is going to be following with the recycling.
After the garbage is picked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So one truck right after another, because really the routes are still, the garbage routes are still taking a little bit longer, actually almost the entire day.
It's all new.
Getting used to it.
That's
So,
right, sure.
yeah, we'll have both the trucks going.
Good, 'cause
So
I
just
lost
make sure
focus, I
both
bet.
of your cans are out
Yes.
at 5 a.m. Yep.
Sounds good, super. Thank you.
Any other questions on that? Thank you for everybody's patience.
It still went off, it went off pretty well, Teresa.
I'm glad we're there. So.
Yeah.
Anything else, Lisa? Okay, very good, thank you. On the mayor's report, we're going to start with some business here. We have a board appointments for the tree commissioning committee that really works very hard. Those folks are passionate about trees, so we're thankful for them. If you would, Jerry?
Yes. Board reappointments for the Tree Commission Committee. Dennis Taylor and Andy Dye are going to be reappointed for a 2-year term expiring on April 30th, 2025. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, well, that's only a year away. But they did not renew last year, so we're just kind of catching up. But they will be here until 2025, both Dennis and Andy. And then Kelly Autry, Brian Taylor, and David Hornbecker are being reappointed to a 2-year term ending April 30th, 2026.
Very good. We need a second for that, please.
No.
You? Okay, we'll just throw it on a second. Okay.
It won't hurt it.
Okay, very good. Anything else there?
No, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you. We don't have to vote on that. It's been a while.
Yes.
Okay, then we will vote on that. Here we go. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayme.
Aye. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry.
Yes.
So a couple quick things, and then we're going to talk about Positive in Princeton. One of the people that is filling one of Pete's roles is Michael Ziering, and Michael is in charge of planning and zoning, and he's been with us now for, say, 4 or 5 weeks. I was so impressed. Last week, Michael took the initiative to put on a meeting and with the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, and 2 representatives came from the state of Illinois, Christopher Connors and Adrian Madudik. Okay, and it was just really nice to sit down with Teresa and our Pete and Michael and the 2 representatives. And the goal is for them to remember Princeton. And Michael put on a nice presentation, a nice handout. I'm going to pass that out. I have an extra copy tonight. And he did a good job representing the city of Princeton. We had a nice meeting, hour and a half later, and we sent him home with our trademark little gift when we have dignitaries, and that's apple pies from Myrtles. So they sent them home with those. Hopefully they're not diabetic, otherwise we have a good relationship with them. Anyway, good job, Michael Ziering. Now we're going to go down to the podium for just a moment. Victoria, is there something you'd like to add tonight?
I just have a list of all of the amazing events happening in June, but I can go after.
Why don't you come on up?
Okay.
By the 2 ladies first.
Okay. So June 1st is our Shrimp Fest. It's a really fun event that Rotary puts on each year. It's a great way to kick off summer. We're excited that that's always lands on the first Saturday of June. So they're a great kickoff, and you'll hear more about that after I speak here. All of these events are listed on our website, and if you use the new app, it's very user-friendly, mobile-friendly as well. Our events list. We invite you to attend the first street concert on June 7th. Barracuda is a Heart tribute band. They will be performing that evening. Also, just to rewind a little bit, June 2nd is a community band concert at Soldiers and Sailors Park. And our farmers markets kick off this weekend. Sorry, I'm not going in order. And then we'll continue every Saturday from 8:30 to 1 at Soldiers and Sailors Park. Also, June 7th through the 9th, that weekend, is Hornbaker's Open House weekend. And June 8th is the Homestead Festival Lawn event. That's a really great event at Owen Lovejoy Homestead, which raises funds for the Homestead Festival. Then following that, we have June 14th and 15th weekend is Beef and Ag Festival, as well as the Chamber of Commerce sidewalk sales and the Moore and Bureau County garage sales. And I do believe they have a large sale at the fairgrounds as well. Is that true? Yes. And then the next weekend is our Z-Tour weekend. We kick off Z-Tour on Friday night with Summer Solstice shopping event with the Chamber. And that's also when Festival 56 opens with their cabaret on the 21st. And to close out June, the Human to Human organization is hosting Chocopalooza at Soldiers and Sailors. That's that last Saturday in June with the farmers market. So lots going on in Princeton.
Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you.
I know you've been working with the Farmers Market Group, and so this Saturday is the kickoff for the Farmers Market. And those folks, they worked real hard to get that all put together. Good. Now we're going to focus then on Shrimp Fest, and this is the third year. It's hard to believe that. And Michael Stutzky's here representing the Rotary Club, and Michael brought this idea, and his wife Susan brought this idea to Princeton with the idea of something totally new, totally different 3 years ago, and it's been a tremendous success. Michael, we're glad that you're here. Please come on.
Thank you, Mayor Mabry, council members. It is hard to believe that this is the third year for Shrimp Fest. As Tori mentioned, Saturday, June 1st from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. The event, of course, sponsored by our own Princeton Rotary Club. It's a great way for Rotarians to get together and put on a wonderful community event. And it's family oriented. If you've been to Shrimp Fest, you know that we have a section that's geared towards young families to come out and enjoy the morning hours, and then as we progress into the afternoon and into the evening, more for the older population. I say older, I'm talking 30s and older, I'm talking about older. And of course it's at our own Rotary Park. Last year we estimated right around 7,500 over the course of the entire day, and that's a good turnout. We hope to have more this year, and the 10-day forecast, always with fingers crossed, it looks like it should be a good day, and temperatures in the 80s, which is welcome because last year it was in the 90s, and it was pretty hot, especially if you were breading 750 pounds of shrimp. We can't have events like this in our community without community support, so thank you to the City of Princeton, certainly to Princeton Tourism and the grant dollars that we received, to the department heads that come together and make this happen, street and electrical. And on behalf of the Princeton Rotary Club, we thank you. This year we've added a few things. We had a committee that came together to take a look at beer. And originally, 3 years ago, we thought we came up with this craft beer idea. We weren't that successful getting that off the ground. But this year, with the committee that was formed, we will have craft beer, which is nice, along with the regular fare. But 10 different craft-style beers will be available, and I think that's a good thing. And then I received a phone call from a lady from about an hour away, and she says, I've heard about this thing called Shrimp Fest, and I have a different type of food truck. It's desserts. And I thought, well, it's kind of nice. I mean, who doesn't mind having a dessert after you've had your shrimp or you patronize any of the food trucks? So we've added a dessert food truck. And then this year we've moved the stage. You may recall in the past that it was in front of the caboose. We've flipped it over to the south side of Rotary Park. We think that that will be beneficial to spectators looking towards the south and for the folks that are on the band that are performing. We kick off at 11:30 with a jazz ensemble that'll play for an hour, and then from 1 to 4 will be the Infinity Band, a very popular street concert band here a couple of years ago. And then kind of the crowd favorite, if you will, has been brass from the past out of Chicago, and they'll play from 5 until 9. So we'll cook right on through till 9 o'clock. But I think the most important thing that I can share with you this evening is sometimes that which gets lost in putting on an event like this. And that is that we raise money for scholarships for graduates of Princeton High School. And I had the pleasure, actually I consider it a privilege, this past May 13th, the Rotary Club of Princeton awarded $15,000 in scholarships at awards night. And that's a significant amount of dollars considering where we've come. That was the net proceeds from last year's Shrimp Fest, and we were very honored as a club to be able to make that type of contribution to young people graduating from Princeton High School as they make their way out into the real world in their education. So again, on behalf of the Princeton Rotary Club, we appreciate the city's support. We hope you'll come out and enjoy Shrimp Fest. It's an event that takes us a year to put it together for that one day, and we're proud of it. So we hope you see you out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. We appreciate the Rotary Club. We appreciate your bringing some new ideas to Princeton, Michael. We really mean that in all sincerity. You had some great things. Your Balloon Fest idea, or balloons, great. And so $15,000 was given back to local seniors that graduate from high school going on to higher education. So great. Thank you very much, Michael. And that wraps up Positively Princeton. Thank you, Victoria. Okay, is there any old business coming before the council this evening? Any new business come before the council? Okay, now we're down to public comment period. Anybody would like to speak to the council? Any comments? Very good. Jerry, if you would, for the adjournment.
I move that we adjourn our regular meeting this evening and reconvene for our next council meeting on Monday, June 3rd, 2024, 6 o'clock at City Hall.
We have a motion and a second. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall.
Aye.
McCransky.
Aye.
And Mayor Reardon.
Aye. Thank you. This meeting is adjourned. Please stick around and visit with your council members. Thank you. Good job.